breaking news concerning Tom Emmer, the majority whip right now, the third choice to be Speaker, at least of Republicans, but he's out as well, taking himself out of the running. Chad Pergram has more on that. What happened, Chad?
Well, Republicans just met in their conference meeting here. They took a 2-hour break, but Tom Emmer, the Republican from Minnesota, the majority whip, he did not leave the room. He heard from members who were against him. He got 117 members of the House Republican Conference voting for him earlier today. That's a far cry from needing 217 to win on the floor. He was able to get that number somewhere into the low 200s. But finally, he felt that he just could not bridge that gap. Remember that Steve Scalise, the majority leader, he dropped out after 30 hours here. Tom Emmer apparently has dropped out after about 3.5 hours. Tom Emmer left the building rather abruptly. We thought he might come past our doorway here just a few minutes ago, and we never saw him this way. He left the Longworth House office building where Republicans have been meeting, and so Republicans are apparently back to square one. I want to go back to something that was said. There was a statement that was put out by former President Trump shortly after Tom Emmer secured the nomination to be Speaker. Keep in mind that one of the knocks against Tom Emmer was that he didn't have the full support, maybe, of President Trump or vice versa. And here's what he said. Trump said, quote, "He's out of touch with Republican voters. Quote, voting for a globalist rhino like Tom Emmer would be a big mistake." And I spoke a little bit ago with Eli Crane. He is a Republican representative from Arizona, and he said he was starting to hear on the telephone lines and emails and everything else from the base that they did not want Tom Emmer to be the Speaker of the House. You had Jim Banks, Republican from Indiana, who was running for the Senate, indicated that he would never vote for Tom Emmer, viewed him as rather moderate. He said, we don't have a conservative person here to be Speaker of the House. So Tom Emmer out as the nominee to be Speaker of the House. Neil, back to you.
Real quickly, could Kevin McCarthy put himself back in this race? We had Darrell Issa recommending that just a few minutes ago.
Anything is possible right now. Anything possible, Neil.
Got it. Chad Pergram, who reminds me it's about the math. And so far, no one has gotten to that 217, have they?
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.